Hey everybody, my name is Anita Christmas and I'm an independent consultant with Paparazzi Accessories, and I want to talk to you a little bit today about how to make your live videos better. So if you know anything about Paparazzi Accessories, you know that Facebook Live parties are a large portion of our business. A lot of consultants have the most success with Facebook Lives, and so I just want to go over a little bit with you today about how you can make your live videos even better, thus increasing your sales and reaching more people. So the first thing that you want to do, you want to go live from your personal page. I know that there's a lot of debate going on in some of the different groups about if it's against Facebook policy to go live on your personal page, or if you should do it from your group page or your VIP page or your business page. First of all, it is not against Facebook policy as of today to go live and to sell the jewelry on your personal page. Facebook policy says that you cannot use a personal page for primarily business purposes. And so what that just means is that you want to post about other things other than just paparazzi. If you set up an account solely to go live and to sell your jewelry, that is against Facebook policy. So as long as you are, the majority of what you do on your personal page is personal, that you post things about your life, you have inspirational quotes, you talk about your day more than you do talk about paparazzi or talk going live or whatever, that is totally within Facebook's policy, that you are within their policy to do that. If you only go live in your VIP group, you're only reaching your VIP people who are already in your group, who are already interested in the jewelry. Now, my VIP group is the majority of my business, and the pieces that I sell do go to people in my VIP group, but you can't reach new people if you only go live in your VIP group. You never are going to get new customers. You're not going to get people who can comment on the video who aren't already in your VIP group, and so you are severely limiting yourself if you only go live in your VIP group. And I know that it can be scary to go live on your personal page because all of us have people in our lives that we feel are judging us for our business, or who are going to make tacky comments about, oh, all I ever see you do is sell the jewelry or whatever. I would say to you to not let those people dictate how you run your business. You should be more concerned about making money, bettering your life, bettering your family's life, than you are about people who might make comments or who might, I don't know, get annoyed because they see your live videos on your personal profile. And I get it, and I'm not downplaying the fact that that can be scary to go live from your personal page. I'm just telling you that if you're serious about your business and serious about growing your business and making money, you need to go live from your personal page, okay? Be consistent with your live videos. You need to pick a day and a time that you are going to go live and stick with it. Do it on a weekly basis, on the same day and at the same time. What you want to do is you want to train your customers to expect you to be on at the same time and on the same day every single week. You want them to tune into you like they tune into their favorite TV shows. That's the idea behind it, okay? So if you only go live when you want to, or when you have new inventory come in, and you're on different days and you're on different times or whatever, people are never going to know when they can tune in to actually watch you. So you need to pick a day, you need to pick a time. And not that that can't change. Right now, I'm doing Tuesdays at 8 and Fridays at 6. And I'm finding that Fridays at 6 are not working very well. It seems to be a little bit too early for people. And so in a couple of weeks, once we revamp after the holiday season, I'm going to change my Friday night time. Now, that's after going live on Friday nights for several months at 6 o'clock. Okay, so it's not like, well, one week I didn't get a lot of viewers, so I'm going to change the time next week. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about after several months, if you're finding a pattern that something isn't working, you can change it. But for the majority, for the most part, you want to go live at the same time and on the same day every single week so that your customers know when to tune in with you. Okay, so let's talk about the camera. First of all, if at all possible, use a phone or a tablet to go live. And the reason is I'm not techie enough to understand this, but the cameras on laptops and on computers and on webcams with computers are not as good as what we have on our phones and our tablets. The quality is not as good. You can't get as close. The lighting is not as good. It doesn't pick up the lighting as well. So if you have the availability of any phone or tablet to go live, use those. The picture will be better. The lighting will be better. People will be able to see the jewelry better, which means they'll purchase it more. So if you have that availability, use a phone or a tablet to go live. That is going to be the best picture that you can get. So do that if you're able. Position the camera itself to where it's at eye level with you. Okay, I've seen a lot of people who have the camera down low and it's looking up at them, and that creates a weird kind of picture for people. So it makes your head look small and your body look really big, and it's just kind of weird, and it doesn't show the jewelry the best. You can get cell phone holders for like $15 from Amazon. That's what I used for a long time. Before I had the cell phone holders, I just stacked up boxes. They were like Paparazzi boxes that the orders came in. I just stacked up boxes and like positioned and used all kinds of weird things to keep my phone in place to where it was at eye level. So you don't have to go out and spend a lot of money. Just figure out a way to get that camera to where it's at eye level. Whether you're sitting or whether you're standing, you want it to be where it's looking right at you. So actually the position that I have right now is okay. I would probably scoot a little bit further back if I was sitting, just because when you're showcasing the jewelry or whatever, it could be a little bit too close with, sitting right here. So you just have to play with it a little bit, but the main thing is the height. Get it up high enough to where it's at eye level so that people don't feel like they're looking up at you, which is a weird angle. Get some good lighting. And I say that, and there is lighting kits that you can get on Amazon. I really want to get one, but as of right now, I just don't have the room in my paparazzi room / school room to have those lighting kits to where I can put them anywhere when I'm not doing a live show. So for me right now, I have one of those lamps that's the double lamp. So you have the tall one, and then you have the one little branch that's like a reading light. And I position that reading light to where it's facing right at me, like behind the camera, but facing at me. And actually that's what I'm using right now. The room itself is fairly dark, but just having that one extra light shines a little bit of light, gives a little bit of clarity, shows the jewelry better. Don't have any lights on behind you at all. If at all possible, you ought to be against a blank wall. I wouldn't do my live videos with my jewelry as the background because that's a little bit distracting for people. I'm just doing it for this video because I wanted to sit down and not stand up where I usually do the lives. So have a blank wall if at all possible. But if you don't have a blank wall, make sure that no lights are on behind you. No hall lights, no lights in other bedrooms. Don't have ceiling fans going on behind you, okay? Just be aware of what's in the background of your video. If you have the lights behind you, it's going to cast a weird shadow on you and on the jewelry. Plus, the camera is going to pick up that light, and it can almost, it's too bright for people to watch for a long period of time. So just be careful of that whenever you are going live as well. Excuse me. Okay, always act like the pieces that you are showing are brand new and that they are fabulous, okay? You don't have to show brand new pieces every single live. In fact, you shouldn't. You should be rotating some older pieces in with your new pieces. Number one, it allows you to show more pieces. And number two, why wouldn't you? You know, you always have new people, or you should have new people watching your lives every single week. And even if it's the same people who watched your live 3 weeks ago when you showed the piece the first time, I can almost guarantee no one's going to remember that they've seen that piece before. Now, if you've shown the piece 5 or 6 times every single live, yeah, they'll start to remember. But just be smart about rotating older pieces in with your new pieces. Showcase those older pieces and don't act like they're old. Don't say something about, I've had this in my inventory for 6 months. You don't need to tell people that. They don't need to know that. As far as they're concerned, this is a brand new piece that you've just gotten that's fabulous, okay? So always act like the pieces are new and exciting, even if you've been looking at them for several months or several weeks. Your customers have not, okay? So always act like what you're showing is new, that it's fantastic, and that be excited about what you're showing. Make sure and engage the people who are commenting on your live video. One reason that people tune in to live videos is because it's fun. It's nice that they can be sitting in California and I'm sitting in Texas. They can type something and I can respond immediately to what they're saying. And so that's part of what the fun is with a live video. If you're not interacting and engaging with your customers, then that's not going to be as fun for them and they're not going to want to tune in. So when someone comments and they comment something other than necessarily, sold and the number, if they're just talking or whatever, respond to them, ask them how their day was. When they say hi, thank them for getting on the video, just chit chat with them. Okay. I know it can be a little bit awkward at first, especially if they're new people that you've never haven't interacted with before. And I know it can be a little bit scary. I have some people that I don't know how to pronounce their names even. And, but even that, you can kind of make it a little bit fun and, say, oh, I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Did I say that right? And that continues to engage them and makes them want to keep commenting on the video and stick around. So make sure that you're engaging your customers who are taking their time to get on your live. Make sure that you're not just ignoring their comments as you go along, okay? Do a giveaway for sharing the videos. That is how you are going to reach new people, and the most new people is to have other people share your videos on their timeline. Now, you don't want them to share it in different groups because that can be against Facebook policy and against the group's policy that they're sharing in. So don't encourage them to share in groups. You absolutely cannot share your videos in other groups that you don't own. Now, in your own VIP group, yes, but in buy, sell, trade groups and things like that, you are not allowed to share your own video, and that's paparazzi policy. And so to make sure that you don't get in trouble, don't encourage your guests to share in those groups as well. What you want them to do is share on their personal timeline, and when they do it, their friends will see the video, hopefully tune in and become your customers as well. So you want them to share, but most people are going to be like, well, why would I bother sharing? So I always do a giveaway of at least one free piece to the people who share the video. And what you do is after the live is over with, you can see who has shared your video. And I do like random.org to pick a name of the person who gets that free piece. So offering that one free piece just for sharing the video, that's a great incentive. If you don't have a hostess for your party, doing a mystery hostess is the best incentive to get people to share your video, because they're going to get more than one free piece. And so the way that you do that is you just say someone's going to win the mystery hostess for this party, which means that you get all of the hostess rewards, which is one free piece for every 10 pieces that sell. So if you want to be entered into the drawing, just share the video, and I'll pick one person to win the mystery hostess. When I'm able to do a mystery hostess versus a regular live party where I have a hostess, I get double the amount of people who share the video, because they want to try and win those hostess rewards. So if you're able to do that as your incentive. Give away those free pieces. Paparazzi is giving you the free pieces when you order. You're getting hostess rewards, so it's not like you're spending extra money out of your pocket. But even if you are spending a little bit more to give those free pieces away, then I would say that would be worth it, because you can't reach the people that people who share the video are reaching, because you can't get to their friends and you can't get on their timeline without their help. So do an incentive for sharing the video to gain yourself new customers. And then, so my last piece of advice is to get hostesses for your live parties. Live parties are fantastic because you can do them without a hostess. You pick a day, you pick a time, and you can go live and sell jewelry without a hostess, which is fantastic. It's one of the reasons why the live parties are so successful for us, is because we don't have to wait for a hostess to host for us. But don't forget how important it is to have hostesses, because hostesses are going to bring in a whole bunch of people who are new customers to you, who weren't necessarily buying from you before, who are going to book more parties with you. And so don't forget to get hostesses. You can ask people, just like you do regular other parties, ask people to host live parties for you. When you're live, talk about the fact that they could get the hostess rewards just for hosting the party without having to win a drawing. And what I do is I allow my hostesses to get the hostess rewards from every single person who buys during the live video. So it's not just their guests. They're able to get the hostess rewards from my VIP people who are commenting, from any new customers that they don't even know. And so it's a great incentive for ladies who want free jewelry to get those hostess rewards without necessarily having to rely just on their friends who are commenting on the party as well. So don't forget about getting hostesses, okay? All right, so those are my tips and tricks for making your live party the best that it can be. Don't be afraid to go live. I know it can be scary at first, but it's totally worth it, and your business will be more successful if you get out of your comfort zone and go ahead and go live, all right? I will talk to you guys later. Bye.